Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. If you clicked on this channel, um, clicked on this read, then it is for you. Today is, if you're in the USA, today's Thanksgiving. But I tell people you should be thankful every day. I am the African mermaid, your favorite alien. I am by way of Atlantis and Pallades, an extraterrestrial. I have so many messages to impart. Always love yourself. Always trust yourself. In the background, I tend to shuffle cards because I'm picking up on the energies. So if you're new to the channel and you're like, "What is that sound?" It is just the cards. Relax, baby. um, I have a new process that I will be using. The card on the bottom is the world, new beginnings, new cycles. We have roughly 6 weeks left in the beautiful year of 2023. What are you cycling out? Because to have a new beginning, you must push something out to replace it with something healthier, um, more potent, and hopefully it's good for you. What are you releasing? What have you released? What do you need to release? Person, place, or thing. I speak often that there's nothing wrong with saying I love my parents, I love my community. Um, Whether you come from a small town or a large city, everybody here, they get married, they work on the farm, and I'm not looking down on them, but I want something different for myself. When you announce that you're going to move, or you've accepted a job somewhere else, or you're in love with someone that looks different than you do, there will be pandemonium. I have experienced, and we all have, in so many ways. People feel entitled to control our lives with a joystick. No, we have the controller, love, because it's our life. Okay, go out there and live your best life. Even if you try your hand at a new career, it's not that it failed and you decide that at a later date that you'd like to work in the city part of the year. you know um you'll do half and half. That means it's time for my coffee. Okay, that's message from spirit. Don't forget the coffee. I'm a coffee enthusiast. I will be sipping I actually am going to make I'm going to have a coffee flight today. Coffee flight, eat some food. Nothing, no pressure. It's just, it's a nice day off and just loving light as always. Ooh, look at this. The card came out. I shuffled and it came out again. So somebody in this beautiful collective, let's go here. Somebody in this beautiful collective, speak your truth. Somebody's planning something. Somebody has just made some decisions about something, and they're getting ready to tell their loved ones um, that they're moving forward. Look at that. They've made a decision. Ooh, let me hold it here so you can see the bottom. They've made a decision. They're moving forward, and spirit is saying to have your strength. Have your strength. Speak your truth. Have your oh, look at this. Oh, okay. So Knight of Cups to the Tower. Um, Oh my gosh, I've heard this story so much. So this person really close to their mom. This is a male energy, really close to their mom. Um, but they found out this, and this is sad, and I've mentioned it before. They found out. Look at this. So the hermit, the hermit to the Queen of Cups, that's his mother, in secret. His mother. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, let me do this again. I have a new way of doing this. Oh my good. Okay. All right. And it's called Welcome to Tarot Stories with the visual. So this is a major. So this man's mommy, okay, his mother, Queen of Cups, she has kept him stuck. She does not want him to get into a marriage, a healthy connection. She has been, see here, she's been doing a lot of crown chakra. She's been manipulating him for a very long time, which is disgusting. And again, magic, a lot of disgusting magic. He's not your man. Alright? But he met someone who is a temperance angel. Right? All right. Let's put it this way. He met a temperance angel, so you can see the mermaid and see the god. Ow! So he met a temperance angel. He told his mom he wants to wife her up. His mama's in. Why? Why would you have sleepless nights? Your son is he has his ish together. He knows how to love. He knows how to receive love. He's an honest person. He can communicate his feelings without going crazy and punching walls and all that kind of ish. I he can he's healed his lower chakras. You know, he's not on porn sites all day with his hands down his pants and everything that walks like this. He is a man of God on top of that. And you, ma'am, are in this energy because your son wants to start a new cycle. And on top of that, um yeah, because in your mind he's your husband, but no, he's going to be her king of cups. And this is a beautiful tower for these young people. Well, young people, I don't care how old they are. It's he's gone in. He wants to be happy. He wants to be in a connection. He's going in and he's going to make the offer and he's going to move away. He has to move away because he knows you're going to block this connection. And God is protecting this union. There's no amount of magic that you can do or the practitioner you've been using that can stop this young man from moving on. Look at this. He's in control of his own vessel. He is the hierophant. Yes. He's a child of God. He works for God. This is protected because he's connecting with his divine spouse, his Ruth. Uh-huh. Right. And he knows she's beautiful, she's smart. He knows the truth about this lady. You've been lying and you've been doing a lot of very nefarious things behind the scenes to make your son's love interest look lackluster in front of his eyes. You know, calling her job and sending confusion magic and paying people a gang stalk. Your son's girlfriend, fiance. Come on, ma'am. Come on now. Some women are just so demonic. And you were worried about losing him, and you're right. When he found out, because he could have been married to two or three lovely women that you more than sabotage. Not only did you sabotage your connection, but you sabotaged those women's lives. For what? Because your son's lovely and he attracts beautiful energies. He just didn't understand. And so he thought love was this, and you convinced him the women are this. And unfortunately, he went in and he was in a karmic cycle. And he learned and he healed. and his spirit guy said, you know, this is what your mom's been doing to you, baby. He could have been married with beautiful babies by now. And that hurt him the most. Because that one lady, you know, he loved her and she loved him. And you sabotaged it for nothing, man. Lady, you have a problem. You are a very, you're nuts. Well, he healed himself. He understands. He's not taking any opinions from anybody else. He's also not telling you who and what, where he's going to, but it will be victorious. This is a divine. This is a divine union. They're both star seeds, and you also didn't let him know that he had a calling on his life, which sounds something like mine. But I said in a video I posted this week or last week, I don't know. I could always see spirits. I spoke to them, spent a lot of time. You cannot punish people like me who are I'm a natural hermit. So you cannot isolate a hermit. You cannot punish a hermit by, I won't talk to her, don't invite her here. She's like, ooh, oh my. She like it very much. We're gonna continue the story. That's a little side note. He will have victorious because it was written in the stars. These two people are to be together, and his mother knew this, and she's been attacking the woman that is his Ruth. Do you know the repercussions, ma'am, that will come to you for keeping these two people apart? And then on top of that, you've been doing things to sabotage this young lady's life, and you think everything's cool. All right. And this is to the practitioners, because I've been hearing a lot of bull of S. This is why I don't do spell work for some people. Anyone. If somebody came to me, if someone came to me and said, "Oh, okay, this is welcome to a listening session of the African Life Coach." Okay, mermaid. All right. Let's say somebody reaches out to me, you know, and we have our video call. Hello, how are you? Thank you for answering the consultation questions ahead of time. I've uploaded it into the system. Okay, so why don't we get to know each other a little bit? All right, doesn't take long. Because when you want help, there's one thing to tell your story. There's one, because we must use our throat chakra and speak up. We must. Okay, that's cool. We have to speak our truth. That's beautiful. However, what we're not gonna do is so even better. What we're not going to do is attempt to waste the time of healers like myself for any reason. So the conversation would go like this. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I recently ended a relationship. Blah blah. And I'm mad at him. Well, can you help me? Let's say I did spell work. Okay. Can you help me get him back? Ma'am? When you've gotten to the end of the rope, there's nothing else there. You have to let it go. Let it go, baby. Whether it was voluntary or involuntary, or however you look at it, the young man has chosen to end the connection. It's not even ending the connection. I want us to stop looking at it as an end. Sometimes in every connection, there's a lesson. Sometimes you're just supposed to connect with somebody. Maybe you only came into his life and he came into yours, or whatever your connection is, girl, boy, I don't know. Um, to teach each other a lesson, and he got the lesson before you did, and so you feel rejected because you haven't learned anything, my love. And this is a kind version of what I would say. Pull your head out of your butt and go heal yourself. Do you understand? So he's learned his lesson, and so he's on a different timeline. God has moved him towards the person he should be with, but before he gets to said level with that person, he's taking time to reflect. He's not rushing into another connection. He's not meshing his sexual energies with somebody right away. He's taking time to heal and reflect, reconnect with who he is on a deeper level, on a different level, you know. Because after, when you keep meeting devils, you need to ask yourself some questions. Mm-hmm. She hasn't learned her lesson, and it seems like she doesn't want to. And also, no one wants to be in a connection. No one wants to be in a connection with somebody that blames every issue. If you blame your partner a lot, if you tend to blame your partner a lot in a connection, it's a form of deflection. It's a form of gaslighting. You're repeating cycles from your childhood. That's the communication style you saw in your household, in your community, and also it means that you don't have the maturity to communicate your feelings effectively because your inner child is just angry all the time. So somebody, you might be in a connection. The man was probably tired of just having a simple conversation with you, and everything is eruptive. Everything is combative. He was like, I was just, and after a while, you say nothing. And it's not even walking on eggshells. If you have to temper your brilliance, and particularly in your own home, who's going to stick around for that? You know, you're aggressive about and argumentative about everything. That is that isn't a warning. The bulbs don't go off for you. Why am I always angry? Because you're probably sexually abused. Because you're probably verbally abused. There's so many ways that a lot of people have been told that they're not good enough. You know, they may actually be callous enough to come out and say, you won't be this, you won't amount to this and this. But in so many subtle ways, they dim your light, and you feel trapped in the confines of other people's lies and their blueprint for you. They want to break you down as early as they can so that they can mold like this crazy mother here. The card, they want to. She wants to be okay. I'm going to pull these. The mother. So the Eight of Cups means to walk away, and Page of Cups. She wanted to determine who he would entertain and who he would walk away from. That's weird as f. But yeah, be open to. Am I argumentative? You might be. I mean, don't beat yourself up, but recognize the pattern. A lot of us have never seen two adults that have a disagreement, something that's simple, it's not even a disagreement. It's like, hey, do you want to do this or that, or how should we proceed? And it becomes, a war. us, some of us may never seen people have healthy conversations, healthy conversation styles, um, learn how to diffuse a situation, healthy, um, non-combative communication styles. Never seen it. And I, for one, wish that we could have movies and cartoons and such that display this behavior instead of what we normally see. So I have Seven of Pentacles. I'm going back to the read. So Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Chariot. So this young man, he's coming to invest. He's already made his decision. He loves this woman. He knows who she is. He recognizes her soul. Just saying that makes my heart sing. And he's going to invest. He's going to speak his truth. He found out some of the things his mother did or said about this woman and caused her grief. And he wants to profusely um not apologize because um she would never do so. And he's on his way. The Chariot. I don't know. I don't know. The Chariot is not a fire sign, but he's reminding me of this man might be a fire sign, and he's passionate, and he's coming in. Yes. So the mother thought she was his man. He thought he was her man. She had him bound magically. She bound this young man. She thought it was her. She thinks he's her man. He's not. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. And she's like, what's going? She's like, what's going on? I feel like everything in my life is going wrong, as it should. And she's like, you're not talking to me. Where are you going? Who's the new person in your life? Because she can't scry anymore. Oh, like, ooh. Oh. Look at that. So both of his parents have been holding him. Wait, they have been holding him back. I'm looking at the cards here. Okay, so she knows that he's going into union. This is the king. Let me do it like so. King and Queen of Swords. He's speaking his truth. She thinks he's being rude, but he's only speaking his truth, baby. He's not being rude. He could be a lot more. Now she's in the Five of Pentacles. She's in the Four of Pentacles. He's holding back from her. She doesn't know what he's doing. He's not offering any monetary assistance as well. How are you gonna fuck over somebody that's helping you with your bills, ma'am? Disrespectful. She's crying. Gerald ain't telling me what he doing. He kind of mean to me. I think he gonna put my ass out. Yes, he is. Well, he's not gonna put you out. He's just gonna move out and leave you where you at. Yes, because everybody will see. Everybody, Nine of Pentacles to the Sun. Everybody will see that you've been the problem in this young man's life. And on top of that, it says here, moon to the, is that king? Oh, to the King of Pentacles. Oh, what is going on with these cards? It says here, King of Pentacles to the moon, King of Pentacles to the moon, to the Queen of Pentacles. To the Devil, to the Ace of Cups. I've been hearing this story. I don't want to hear this nonsense. This woman put a spell on her son. She put a spell on him. She put a spell on him. But that spell's about to be broken. Look at that. Yes, he will no longer have unhappy relationships and connections. And that crown magic is over. And all the conflict that you sent to others is coming to your butt. I'm so happy for him. Ooh, he's gonna have. Oh, I'll hold it to the top. He's gonna have justice, and all his wishes will be fulfilled. Whereas you, and she wasn't working alone. Her son has a lot of money, and she was acting like his wife when she was really his mom. And all the people she promised people money with the gang stalking of people. And Three of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. So these people who she's been collaborating with see her as a liability because when this man moves away, or he has moved away, because tarot is past, present, future. She they're gonna. This is a. Let me tell you something. This is a lot of conflict, and these people don't like her, but she was paying them, and now they're gonna come. There's nothing to stop them from coming at you hard. All your secrets, all your dirty deeds, woo! They're gonna come out, and this is beautiful. This is what I tell people to do all the time. Three of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles, but heal your heart. Anything that has happened to you, work on yourself, but be kind. Work on yourself, but be kind. I believe these are called cards from the universe. Let's see. What's the overall message for the lovely collective that we need to focus on today? I'm having such a different Thanksgiving. I'm doing my coffee flight. I'm having more seafood and poultry this year. I might make the poultry Friday. So I don't know. I just feel like having fish, and I'm going to have some fish today and watch some wonderful movies. Is it any surprise that I love the Hallmark Channel, particularly this time of the year? Some people say, "Oh, that never happens." It has happened. Oh man, I have so many stories. Something happened yesterday and this week. I mean, I know I'm lucky, and I know I am lucky, but also I put out good in the world, and the good comes back to me. Yes, something was God is evident in my life is all I can say, and I am forever grateful. So the card says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. I'm going to pull one more. Isn't that beautiful? And then the next card says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And final, because it has rainbows on it. Oh. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I shall. I change it. They say I will. I shall manifest. What is what's the animal card today? What is our animal totem? And your animal totem can change. You can have animal totems that are passed down in your family line, but you can also choose your own. One animal card, please. If you want to see me shuffle. Some people like to see it. I'm like, okay. I'm trying a new angle today, and I will always do what's for my highest good and what's best for me. Now, in real life, I don't like hyenas. They're ugly little mutts. But the card, if you're new to archangels, Those are the angels assigned to God by God to look after humans, particularly the spiritual ones in 144, to guide us on this physical realm. When I remember this particular reader, um, she would talk about Archangel Michael all the time, and I'm like, what in the name of, what is she talking about? Until my third eye was slapped open. If you're interested in the deck, it is the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. The card I pulled was, oh, the Archangel is Jophiel, and the Hyena card says Dare to be different. Which it always comes back to being your authentic self. It is time for coffee. I have other reads that I will be uploading. I love to shuffle cards. Love yourself every day in every way. If you're offered a dish, I don't, and this, when I was younger, there are certain dishes from my culture I don't like. I don't care who prepares it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Case in point, if I eat soursop, it's only for the medicinal qualities. I don't like the texture. I don't like the color. I will use it because I know it is good for my body, but I don't like it. Guava, same. The only I could only even in tart, I can only take a small sliver. I don't like guava. I don't like soursop. There are a plethora of other foods, but if you're offered food today, just say no, thank you, and that's a complete sentence and move on. Don't get into any disagreements and lower your frequency or go back and forth. You see how you see how the devil's busy? A lot of memes on social media. This is what I'm going to tell. Yeah, where's your husband and where's if somebody says, "Oh, you've gained weight," keep eating or reload or move to another area of the house. You don't have to go back and forth. A lot of people are so miserable, and the devil has also prepared them how to energy harvest from you with these back and forth verbal battles and so on and so forth. Don't do it. You can take your plate to go. There was something else I wanted to say. If you are having any intestinal issues, don't go to someone's house and make their bathroom smelly and just text them and say, "Sweetie, I have to stay home. I'm having tummy issues. Love to you and the family. I'll see you on the next one." You don't and I think Thanksgiving should have a limit of 4 hours. We get together, we eat, and we move on. It's a day off, and people might want to be intimate with their partners for the second or third time that particular day. They want to have a little fun. They might want to go out with their families and do go to the park or what. I don't know why I need to. I love you guys, I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to spend 6 hours here. 4 hours, up to 4 hours. Thanksgiving should be, and henceforth, moving forward in the next cycle, 2024, all holidays are a 5 minute virtual um, extravaganza. We're just gonna order pizza next Thanksgiving and wear PJs, watch the game, have some shots and make out a lot. That's all we're gonna do. We're not going over to so and so's house and buying a turkey and defraud. We're not doing that foolishness for what? Anyway, it's time for coffee. Have a wonderful day. Um, Hit the like button for this video, and subscribe to the channel so that you can get more wisdom when I post a video. Have a wonderful day and be thankful every day. If you wake up, I tell God all the time, I woke up healthy and strong. Thank you for that. I can take it from here. The rest is up to me. Peace.